Hey everyone, I'm John Swantek. Welcome to Direct Connects, presented by United, where you guys, the fans, get to ask the questions and connect directly with PGA Tour players through our social media platforms. Our guest this week joins us from the McGladrey Classic in Sea Island, Georgia. We say hello to Gary Christian, who is currently 127th on the money list, trying to slide inside the top 125 and regain his tour card for next year. Gary, just another relaxing, stress-free week on the PGA Tour, right?
Yeah, I think I might have sprouted a grey hair or two, so I'd rather not slide into the top 127 to 125. I'd rather jump quite comfortably inside, so that's the goal, obviously, these next two tournaments.
Let's get right to the questions for a 41-year-old rookie from England, Gary Christian. First one comes through Facebook. It's from Casey Marchese. Was there doubt along the years? Did you ever stop playing for a couple of months because you were exhausted by the struggle? And what kept you going through the years, Gary?
Well, you know what, I've been fortunate enough where I've never had that situation arise where I've seriously thought of quitting. Obviously, golf is a stressful game, especially when you're not being as successful as you'd like. So, yeah, by the end of the year, every year, I'm fairly exhausted from playing golf, and will always pack up the clubs for a good few weeks and just try and get back to normality with being at home with Kimberly and the boys.
Gary Christian held down a lot of odd jobs through the years to support himself. Something that our next questioner picked up on comes through Twitter from at BirdieBabe13. I read that you were a knife salesman during your early years as a struggling pro. So, serrated or non-serrated for slicing onions? Just wondering.
Well, it depends what knife you have. If you have the best knife money can buy, Cutco, which is what I sold, it had the incredible triple D cutting surface. I think each serration had 3 surfaces, so the regular knife would rip the onion and you would cry because it would disturb everything. The Cutco knives would slice through it quite beautifully. No tears.
The triple D, always
triple D.
Always good in a knife. Tied for 10th at the Canadian Open. Best finish of the year for Gary Christian. Next question from Robert Stevens. Through the Tour Report. Hi, Gary. You're a favorite pro golfer. We're so impressed by your great play. I wanted to ask, what's your favorite city of all those you've traveled to?
Well, it sounds like I'm going for the homer, but Toronto is definitely my favorite. I've always had a great time there. Very similar to London. Easier to walk around. The people are great. The weather's always great. And you know, my performance this year at the Canadian Open was, you know, it was obviously the best tournament I've had so far on the year, and you know, had the pleasure to have a semi-pub crawl with the wonderful Stevens family, my favourite people in Canada. So I have very happy memories of Toronto.
2 playoff tournaments deep was the run for Gary Christian this year. Let's go to Facebook. This one from Amy Mergen. Gary, I've noticed you always seem to wear a light shade of blue in the final round. Any reason?
Yeah, when you don't have the chiseled looks of Burt Reynolds from the 70s, you've got to use what you got. So I got a lovely pair of blue eyes, and it goes quite nicely with that. So I think the phrase "shake your money maker" comes to mind.
You know what else comes to mind? You played with Tiger Woods during the first couple of rounds of the Barclays this year. New York City, Bethpage Black, crazy crowd. What was the experience like for you?
Yeah, it was nuts. It was a great day. I enjoyed every minute of it, and yeah, my score didn't reflect actually how well I played, but it was you know, to get to play golf in a competitive setting with a chance to win a tournament with you know, arguably the best player who's ever played the game was an unbelievably special moment for me. And if I never play another PGA Tour event, I would imagine that's probably going to be one of the highlights of my career and my life.
Back to Twitter for our next question for Gary Christian, a native of Carshalton, England. This one from at UKGoal79. This is a good one. So you're a huge football fan of Liverpool, soccer, as he says. Would you rather score a World Cup goal for England or win the British Open?
Well, it's in my bio. I'd rather score the winning goal for England in the World Cup final. So, you know, it's every child growing up in England, I think, dreams of playing football for England, and obviously to win a World Cup would be the ultimate. So I think my chances are probably quite slim. I sound like I'm on 40 a day cigarettes if I run around a football pitch for 20 minutes. So hopefully there's a much better chance of me winning the Open. But you know, the first thing is I've got to get in it.
One more through the Tour Report from Quinny. Hi, Gary. Heard you do some Golf Channel commentary last year. they should hire you for events outside your tour schedule. Any plans to try the booth later in your career?
Oh, I would love to. I mean, that's the goal. You know, I want to be the best golfer I can be, and then you know, my goal and my vision is to become the best commentator. And so I really enjoyed it. It was I found it, you know, fairly comfortable, and you know, it's all about chemistry with who you're with, and you know, I think if you get the right chemistry between the two people, I think it really adds to the drama of what's unfolding on the screen. And you know, I got some nice big words I can use, and I think it will come over pretty good. But yeah, it's something. Hopefully, it's a long way down the road, but something that I would absolutely love to do. And you know, I'm available for weddings and bar mitzvahs and everything else. So have at it.
Well, as people have heard today, he'd be great at it, that's for sure. But work to do for Gary Christian at the McGladrey Classic, trying to regain his PGA Tour card for next year. Best of luck, Gary. Thank you for connecting with us.
Thanks so much. Enjoyed it.